Hey guys, this is Ernesto and welcome back to yet another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm having a wonderful day. So today we're going to be covering day 2 of the ShutterFest conference, and in this video it's going to be epic. Yes, I am back home, and epic was the word that was being tossed around on day 2 of the conference, and it was truly a great experience from an educational perspective and from a business perspective. It was really great. In this particular video, I'm going to try to cover or recap my experience on day 2. So my day started out with a class that I had with Craig Lanier. He does some awesome fashion and boudoir photography, so go check him out if you don't know Craig. Now, Craig is a master of his lighting technique. He likes to utilize one light setups, and sometimes he utilizes like multiple lights as well. So in this particular class, what Craig tried to focus on is specifically covering lighting patterns. And lighting patterns, if you don't know, lighting patterns consist of loop lighting, Rembrandt lighting, broad lighting, side lighting, all these various types of lighting patterns. If you don't know these lighting patterns, you definitely should look them up. I probably will do a video about it in the future, but bottom line is that class was helpful to me because not only do I use these various lighting patterns on a daily basis, but I generally doesn't put any name to it. I like to utilize mostly like loop lighting or Rembrandt lighting. I don't utilize too much of the butterfly lighting, but you know, understanding lighting patterns will definitely help you in understanding you know, your lighting setup. So please, if you don't know light patterns, go and look it up. And like I said, I may do some videos on it and maybe it'll help you guys out as well. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna drop in a short clip from the session that I had with Craig Lanier from that class that I was in, just to give you guys a sense of what he was talking about in the class, and hopefully it's helpful to you guys.
What we're talking about with our split light, we know now based on the power that this is, and so this one to show you the power of this light meter. I always set my light meter in studio to ISO 100. So ISO 100 based on the power of that. Oh. Right now we're at F13. So now I know off one click in 1 second that based on that power that I'm at F13. Now my creativity comes into play. Do I want it at F13? If I'm going to shoot something at F13, everything's going to be, I'm going to see all the detail of that. Maybe that's what I want. Because I chose to shoot a split light, I want all the details so it's rough and tumble. But let's say that I still want that split light, but I wanted it softer, a little more dreamy, a little more depth of field. So I know right away that I don't want to shoot at F13, maybe I want to shoot at say F28 or whatever. So what I do, I dial my power down, 4, 5, 2, 8. So in 2 clicks, in less than 5 seconds, I knew I went from 13 to 2.8, and we're rocking and rolling. I'm where I want to be. I've already set my desktop. I know what I want to do. Now, God bless you histogrammers, but I would challenge you histogrammers to be able to go that fast and get that exact measurement of light.
All right, guys, so welcome back. So I hope that little clip was helpful to you. If you were there, the class was over, I think like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Not only did he talk about the lighting patterns, he also demonstrated the various lighting patterns, which was extremely helpful, not only to me, but everybody else that was there. So guys, if you weren't at the ShutterFest event, there's a lot of stuff that you missed out on. All right, guys, so let me just jump into the next thing that I was doing right after the Craig Lanier class. So I met a couple of you guys there. I met Henry, I met James. I might be forgetting some other names as well, but I met a couple of you guys there, and I sincerely appreciate you guys reaching out, saying hello. I certainly appreciate that. One gentleman from California cornered me in the bathroom, and we pretty much ended up talking like for about 20 minutes or so in the bathroom, which was kind of a little bit awkward for the people that was going in and out. I saw one guy looking at me like, what are these guys doing here talking in the bathroom? But it was very informative. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. So Henry was doing a photo shoot at the ShutterFest event. Basically, you could rent models. You could rent models and you could go out and you basically shoot with models. Or if you see a model just walking around, there were tons of models walking around, and you could just simply just pick up a model, ask them, hey, do you want to go and participate in this shoot? Either the shoot could be happening right there and then, or it could be happening like at midnight or whatever. I mean, people were shooting at crazy times. But look, I wasn't there to shoot, but Henry was having a photo shoot, and when I told him I was finished with the class, he said, why don't you come over and assist me? So basically I went over and I saw what he was doing. We did some different lighting. I showed him some techniques with respect to posing. And then he got me into shooting, and I wasn't there for shooting, but he got me there into shooting, and I was using his camera. I think he just got like a Nikon something. I don't know what it was, a Nikon D something camera. But anyways, I was utilizing that camera to help compose a shot for him and set up some lighting for him. So we had a lot of fun. I told him when I get into shooting, I pretty much lose track of time, and that's exactly what happened, because my next class was supposed to be at 2:30. And it wasn't until another gentleman reminded me, hey, Ernesto, it's 2:30. You need to go to your class. I mean, I got so soaked into it, but it was fun. Henry, was definitely a blast seeing you there. And again, like I said, thank you guys for reaching out to me. You got a specially made card, ShutterFest models. So now you're gonna have to do a new. So the class that I had to do at 2:30 was the highlight of the day 2. And that class was with Sal Sincata. Now, Sal Sincata is the person behind the ShutterFest event. He is the man behind this event. So I was really looking forward to having some time with Sal to basically figure out, his style. His style is a little bit different than my style. His style is more on a grand scale. He shoots to sell. And what I mean by that is basically he tries to incorporate the environment into his shot. Now, when I basically do photography, what I try to focus on is, portraits, and I try to focus on people's faces and, shoot maybe from the waist up and stuff like that. That's primarily where my sweet spot is. But his philosophy is, if you want to make money in this business and you want to shoot and sell big prints, is you got to shoot for the sale. And when he shoots and he incorporates the environment, and the subject is there, but the environment is mostly dominant in the frame.
Now, this is about creating something epic, okay? And so creating something epic starts with seeing something epic. That's the biggest problem I see with you guys. Epic is not a tight shot. Not in my world. That's not how I define it. Epic is a big, dramatic shot. You have to be able to shoot something that's big and dramatic no matter what time of day it is. When I'm working on a wedding day, I don't have the beauty of being in a overcast day or sunny Southern California. This is St. Louis. So when you're seeing my images that are winning awards or used in magazine ads, this is it. This is where we do it all, in St. Louis. Yeah, we get to travel and do other stuff, but my wedding days, 90% of them are right here in St. Louis.
When he presents these types of images to his clients then buy big prints. And he's very, very successful at doing it. Now, what drew me to Sal, I made a video about this guy, so if you want to check it out, go and click on this link up here. But Sal definitely inspired me from a business perspective to help reshape what I do and how to price things. So he's definitely a strong businessman. He's also a great photographer. So in this class, I was, really looking forward to seeing how he does things. And surprisingly, the way he applies his techniques to create these epic images is so quick. Like in one situation, these guys, because we broke up into groups, it was a large group. I think it was like over 100 people that was in this workshop, and we broke up into different groups. Now, when we were in my group, basically the guys were put in the model in this spotty light situation. So Sal was running from group to group, and he, finally ran over to our group to figure out what we was doing. And he is like, "What is this insanity? What are you guys doing here?" And he basically quickly, within like 2 minutes, like less than 2 minutes, he corrected the situation immediately, and he grabbed his camera, took a shot, made some quick adjustments, took another shot, showed it to everybody, and everybody's jaw was like, wow. So this is how he creates his images. He creates his epic images, and this quickly. He assesses the situation, figure out what is it that needs to include, and he quickly executes. So while I saw that technique, it was really helpful to me because it allows me to figure out things that I need to do on my side to be so quick on that side of the camera. Now, I generally operate very slowly. I like that methodology, but the way he executed it, it also made me aware that there's certain things that I could adjust here or there. Not that I would change my style, but there's certain things that I could adjust here and there to make things a little bit faster. So that class was very, very helpful to me. So if you guys didn't go to ShutterFest, you definitely missed out on some good stuff. All right, so this is the last bit. So as I was heading to the shuttle that was gonna take me back to my hotel, I noticed this big dress, or I should say fabric. It wasn't even a dress, it was just a fabric that was just blowing in the wind. And I was like, what is that fabric? And as I walked across the street, I realized that it's what they call these parachute dresses. Now, obviously, I've seen these parachute dresses in photos and stuff, but I never really saw a parachute dress in person. Guys, I gotta say, it was very impressive. It gave me a lot of ideas on how to basically structure a photo shoot like that. Now, to get my hands on one of those dresses, it might be a little bit of a challenge, but I think there's some kind of rental thing that you could do for those types of dresses. But anyways, it was great. I really enjoyed myself. The site, the scene, just the whole presentation of the dress and the models in those dresses just was awesome. So I'm gonna insert some clips here so you guys can check it out for yourself. All right, guys, so this is the last item that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because as I was closing out my evening, still trying to head to that shuttle, I crossed the street, and as I crossed the street, there was a fire truck coming. Now, earlier during the day, there was a fire truck and an ambulance that was there because I guess a model got overheated or something. Something happened, and someone had to go to the hospital, which, it's a conference. Typically, these things happen. So as I was heading back to the shuttle to go to my hotel, I saw the fire truck and the ambulance showed up again. So I figured, hey, something like that may have happened again. So I'm just walking, and as I was walking, there's still photo shoots happening. There's girls dressed, scandalously. They're dressed. They ShutterFest. This is what they do. So there's all types of shoots that's going on here. So when the fire truck showed up, these models basically attacked in a good way, not aggressively or violently or anything like that. Basically attacked the fire truck to take advantage. Since the fire truck was there, the photographers and the models wanted to take advantage of it to utilize it as a prop. And the firemen also was basically all into it. They were like, yeah, let's do this. And they were just, everybody was creating some amazing images with these firemen and the fire truck. The fire truck actually ended up staying for a long time. And I'm like, wow, these guys are really into this. And yeah, they were just taking pictures with these models left and right. And the lights from the fire trucks, the red and blue lights and stuff like that, really helped create a bit of an ambiance for the photographers and the models, because if I was shooting that would have been, those lights would have been awesome to create some wonderful images. So it was just a friendly environment overall, and I really enjoyed myself on day 2 because I got a lot of education. I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't know, or stuff that I just needed to refresh on. So it was wonderful, and I really enjoyed my day 2. So guys, if you weren't there, like I said, check it out for next year. ShutterFest is definitely a unique experience. So that's it, guys. That is my day 2 at ShutterFest. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Put some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Please share this video with your friends and family. And guys, if you got this far in the video and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.